Board of Health meeting come to order.
Is it throughout the whole thing?
I think that was the only place.
And
Yeah, because it's right after that, oh no, it will be here too.
you also,
It's BYR, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll fix that. Yeah. Sorry, Elaine.
It's sort of,
62 Green Street. Bring a couple chairs up, I'm sorry they're not,
No, it's okay.
bring a chair.
So, this is for repair. I'll give you an idea. This is the existing house. Driveway comes here to the garage. Their existing system is right here. It's just an old leaching system right there. So we went out and did soil testing out the back. And so we're proposing a repair, but obviously, because this is where the piping comes out, I want to replace the system with a tank here. So I have 4.9 foot offset instead of 10. And then it's going to flow down to a pump. And it's going to pump up to the system. And I'm going to need a
Is
barrier.
it strictly a gravity system or is it a,
Well, this will be the pump, but once it gets
Okay.
here, it's just gravity. I need a barrier here and here for the breakout. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward.
And Thad, did you get the notification cards for the butters?
Yeah.
So I will need those, please.
It was just one.
Okay, great, thank you.
and that's the street side?
Yeah, this is the street side, yeah.
And which side is this is Green
This,
Street? so
the butter is on this side, right? So-
Butter must be.
On Noise Lane,
yeah,
right next to the system.
it's right here, over here.
And what's that distance?
From here to here? Well, this is
From the property line to the edge of the system.
23.1 feet.
So that's legit. And let's see. So is the variance for the elevation?
No, it's a variance. I didn't want to I wanted to have it, keep the elevation high for this type of soil that works better. My variance is for this offset for the septic tank. And then this offset from the leaching system to the foundation.
To your own house?
Yeah. And then, but I'm putting that barrier in here to prevent anything from happening
All
there.
right, so that's a plastic barrier.
That's the detail right there.
All right, I spoke with Deb about it, and she has no problem with it.
Right. Yeah, I don't think,
I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to accept it, it's design.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you
Well,
very much.
thank you.
Okay.
Sorry we kept you so long.
That was the easiest hearing I've ever been to.
So glad to meet all of you. Have a good day.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Thad.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Nice seeing you too.
Where's Deb?
She had an emergency to go to, or she would be, yeah.
Okay, 13 Pearson Drive. Neither of you could make the last month's meeting, and I would have held them up, so I went in and signed it. And Deb said it was, she had reviewed it, she showed me everything, and I just took it upon myself. Otherwise, the contractor would have lost a month. Wasn't worth it, because it was a nothing. The health director's report will have to, did she leave you anything?
She did not.
All right. The only thing that I spoke to her briefly about today, this morning when I spoke to her, was the, what is it, 20 Forest Street,
Forest Street.
ward, number 20.
I
It's
don't
either
remember the
18
number.
or 20. In any event, Bernie's ward had a house that was hoarding. Her daughters came and helped her clean some out, and then Bernice passed away.
Oh, I think we talked about her before, didn't we?
So we haven't pushed her, but there's quite a mess outside. And I want Deb to give the daughter that lives in Maine a call and tell her, we're working with you, but you gotta clean outside because the wind in the wintertime will blow that stuff all over the neighborhood.
Yeah,
And then we'll end up with another problem. So,
right.
but that's the only thing I spoke to her about. She's gonna call daughter A.J. Allison on Monday and see if she can either hire someone to come down or come down. She's a neighbor of mine. I can help her with it. She
Mhm.
knows that. So,
Yeah,
we need to get that. And then the only other thing is the minutes.
Yeah. I think I attached them to everybody. And Elaine, I apologize, I spelled her name wrong in a couple of spots, so I will take care, it looks like all of
That's
them
all right.
actually.
I think all were.
Y-R-N-E.
But what was the health director's report? Is that what we were just talking about?
Yes, that's what he just brought up.
Did you catch that? What's the end?
What's what?
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be in.
Old Town Way number 2, percolation test required.
In proposed, I think it's supposed to be in.
Oh yeah, I'll fix that too,
Yeah.
and propose.
Yeah, I meant to tell you that.
I'll do that.
What's today's date?
17.
Yeah.
Oh, 18, what am I saying?
No,
No,
today.
17,
Yeah.
today's
November,
17.
yeah.
I knew it was the 17th, then I automatically
I looked at that.
Yeah, I knew it was the 17th, I did. You know, why, this sentence doesn't make sense to me. Present Steve,
Where are we? Board members, where are we?
what is present Steve saying?
Present were, present, is that what you're talking about? At
Yeah.
the beginning?
Yeah,
Present, like present here, we have it on everyone.
what does it say?
It's never changes, believe me, because the only thing that changes is just a couple of the time and stuff. Present were board members, Ginny King, Elaine Byrne, and Health, is that what you're talking
No,
about?
no,
Where?
dogs on the beach.
Oh, dogs on the beach, okay. Present Steve St., alternate, he was in the audience. He was present here.
Oh, because the way the sentence starts, it says present Steve St. Anne
In the audience.
audience.
So how would you want to say?
Any problems with the minutes?
Well, the only thing is it just the way
How,
the
how
sentence.
should you say that?
Present.
Well, I'll just put Steve St. Arnett,
Was
present in the audience, or?
Yeah, was in the audience to listen.
Okay, I'll get rid of that, I'll get rid of that.
Yeah,
Steve
because
St.
he wasn't the only one.
Was in the audience. He was the one that came up and had listened to the board and kind of gave it a little bit of his own little thing there.
Yeah, yeah, he was the one that wanted to talk about it.
Mhm.
I'll entertain a motion on the minutes.
I'll second.
All in favor?
As amended, right?
Yeah, yep, I amended
okay.
all of them, yeah, I'll amend them.
Okay.
All right. And do either of you have anything that you'd like to bring up?
The only question I have, and I know it has nothing to do with us per se, but there's been all this flag about trees being cut down, and nobody seems to say anything about all the trees that are being cut down for that, I don't know what, for want of anything else to call it, the storage, you know, that thing that they're building, you know,
I don't know
on
where you're talking.
Route 1 and Boston Street. They cut all those trees down right to the street on Boston Street, across from the transfer station. I mean,
Was that town
literally,
property?
right to the street.
Are you talking town property, is that town
No,
property?
it's, what, but the trees are literally right to the street line. They cut the trees all down. Nobody has said a word about that.
Is there a building permit out on it?
Not to the street line. You can't build a
No, but
building
if
to the
There's a building
street.
permit out on the lot.
Yeah, but you can't build to a, you can't build to to the street.
No, but they can probably wipe out trees to the street if they want, if it's their property, right? I don't
If they
think
go-
you can. I think
That's
you
why they have
can.
a tree warden.
Yeah, but that was unbelievable. Those are some big trees they cut down.
If you get a chance,
I-
just make a telephone call to the
I
tree
was
warden and
just-
ask him if
I
he
was
knows,
just
if he
wondering
can tell us
about
what's
that.
going on.
Okay, and that's Route 1A, you said?
No, that's not Route 1A. That's Boston Street that they
Oh,
cut
yeah,
those
yeah,
trees
yeah.
down. I mean,
Before or after the transfer station?
no, it's directly, when you go to the transfer station, it's like right there.
Okay.
I just wondered about
Give the
that.
electrician a straight.
Am I the only
Wanna
one that
do anything with
notices
the
this?
schools?
I know me and Deb were just out to the transfer station before the hazardous waste day, and I didn't notice
Remember the
it.
board, you can go talk to the
Well, I
people
mean,
that
they
work in the
literally
kitchen, see
cut
if
all
they
the
need any
trees down.
nutrition
I mean,
help.
these are
If you
pretty
wanted
good
to.
sized
In
In terms
trees.
of what?
Right to the street.
Well,
Huh.
And I
you-
said,
you're
that's
probably not
kind of
old enough
weird.
for
Why
kids
would
in
they
high
cut
school.
the
You
trees
have
down to
grammar,
the street?
middle school.
They're not building anything
Well, I'm on the school
there.
council
You
at
can't build
NES
to
as well
the
as the
street line.
wellness committee, and I do know the food services director quite well. She's a dietitian.
And it's such an
We are
eyesore.
revamping our wellness
Wonder why
policy
they,
this
they must
year.
have did it for a reason, I
If you
think.
know her and you're friendly,
Yeah.
see if she
You would
can use
think.
any of your knowledge.
What?
Well, she's a
What would
dietitian.
what is it?
Is there anything
Is
in
there a difference
particular?
between
I
a
mean, building
dietitian
the
and a
storage
Dietitian
units,
has
but they
more
can't build
education,
them
they're
to the
registered
street
and licensed
because
to
we have a
practice.
setback.
Yeah.
Maybe you can use her help. Okay.
Well, I guess I will add that,
It was
so,
just a question that,
yeah.
that I had, you know.
Was there anything in particular to bring up with the schools? Because I know
No,
that they.
no, it's just that historically, when somebody gets on a committee and they have knowledge that might be directly correspond to the committee they're on, you know, dietitian, board of health, so I just asked.
No, I'm already on their wellness committee and on the school council. We did a nutrition needs assessment last year, so we're looking into getting some speakers for the community to provide some nutrition education. And I reached out to my contacts at UNH. They have nutrition students and interns who need community experience. So I did reach out to Cindy to see if they are in need of any programs or activities for the Council on Aging, because that would be an interest specifically of them.
There's also a Newbury native, what the heck's her name? I'll get it for you, but she's getting a master's degree at UMass Amherst. Her undergraduate degrees are in nutrition and health, and she's getting a master's degree, and she actually works in a experimental kitchen they have at UMass. And if the school ever wanted her to come talk to anyone, I'm sure she probably would. I can't think of her name, it's Joe Story's niece.
Well, I know that-
Galaxy,
Oh, I know her
and she just
name.
got married, and I can't think of her.
I know her. She's got that odd name. Is she the one that has the funny name?
Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Galaxy is her
That's
first
her name,
name. And
Galaxy.
I guess it's Story because of her.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Her name
But
is Story.
she just got married, so I don't know her married name.
Yeah.
But if you can use anybody like that, you might mention to the,
Sure,
people
yeah,
that you
because they're always
work with.
looking for interns and someone to help out. I know that they collaborate with the Kids Test Kitchen to do some after-school programs. So I know they're kind of looking for that void after school for the Kids Clubhouse. They've had some leadership changes though, so there wasn't really someone to kind of take over.
Galaxy is working down to microbiology on this stuff. And she's a sharp girl.
Yeah.
Anyhow, she's there. If you think you or that group can use her, I'll get you the contact information.
Well, I will say, I guess from the board's perspective, if they have any insight or opinions about school wellness or health considerations, again, we're revamping our policy. So the last time it was updated was 2012, so it's been 10 years. But the school received a grant to work with some people at Framingham State University who are going to physically come on site to a meeting on December 6th at the high school in the library to, again, start the process to update policies for both fitness and nutrition and like mental health and bullying and things like that will all be included, and then it'll be updated to the school website. Obviously, so it's for the district-wide, so it'll be for all the elementary schools, the middle school, and the high school. So again, if there's any thoughts or feedback, or if you wanted to attend, they're looking for more input. And part of the process too, part of the grant that they received, it's not just creating policies, but then how to implement it and make sure that that's successful and then trickles down to all the schools.
They could probably use some of her input, but I don't want to step on any toes. I'm just telling you about her. If you
Sure.
think, if they want, if you think they might want her, I'll get you the contact information.
Okay.
When's that meeting
Tuesday, December 6th at 3:30,
and where is it?
the library at the high school.
9 o'clock. So I'm not even gonna look. Anything? What do you want to do about our December meeting? Oh, I know what I was gonna ask. When is Georgetown closing perks?
December 1st.
First?
Besides repairs, of course, it goes all year long, but yes.
Do we
And
wanna
installation
close
December 1st, and then we have them bumped up by the 15th.
them? So you'll accept the apps?
Up until, they can pull the permits up till the 1st, and then they have to have it all
No
completed by the
holes after the
15th. You got it, yeah.
We should probably do that.
Yeah, yeah,
It's hard to do a perk test with this frost on it.
right. Yeah, and today was a good,
You wanna
I
make
don't think,
a,
yeah, I think we should think about doing that.
December 1st, Steve?
Mm, Probably a good day.
all
What
right,
do
so
you
we
think?
need a motion to stop accepting permits
Yeah,
as
December
of
1st.
December
No,
1.
stop
Applications.
pulling permits by December 1st. They have up till December 1st to pull the permit,
All right.
to do the job. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it right,
So
but to
Permits
pull the permit.
up to December 1st. Perks stop on the 15th.
No,
No.
the job needs to be finished up and tidied up. This is for installation, so perks do too. So December 1st, all new construction perks
I don't remember
stop.
how we did it
Okay,
last year.
so usually December 1st, all new construction perks stop. Repairs, of course, they go all year long because
Right.
emergency
Yeah, because
situations.
how can they do a perk after the first?
They do, if we have to, for emergency situations, they have to, I mean, they do, but, or they keep having it pumped out until then, it costs people a lot of money, so. It doesn't happen often,
Yeah,
But-
how can you do a perk if the ground is frozen?
well, then they keep pumping it until they can get it broke, but.
Yeah. We got really
And
bad.
installation buttons up
So
December
we're doing-
1st to
we're
last
gonna-
pull,
So the motion is
and then we'll have
to
it all done by December.
stop accepting permits as of December 1st.
Yeah,
You can do perks and construction up to the 15th.
installation, yes.
You stop on the 15th, so they're up through the 14th, actually.
Yeah.
Is that good with both of you?
Yeah,
All in favor?
aye.
Aye.
Okay, who made the motion? Me?
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay, and seconded by Ginny.
I just put the words in. your mouth.
Yeah, you did.
And actually, I got one more thing I forgot that Deb said that we need to bring up, that we bring up every year. So our stipend for our minutes that we get paid for or whatever. So
What?
usually, the stipend for the
stipend.
minutes, 1,200, me and Deb split it, I don't even know how much it was, $7.50, I think, a piece or something like that.
January.
Usually we put it in December and then we usually
But
give
it
them the
it
letter.
went in late last year, so if it
That's for
doesn't.
you guys. Are you talking for you?
For you or for
The
us?
stipend usually happens in December. Usually we did it December 5th last year. So usually we do that, but we have usually you guys vote on it, so when I do pass it in, that we have something to show for it.
Okay, what?
And January 1st, I think, after January 1st for you guys again. Because you have to wait till after the 1st,
You
yeah.
have to wait until the 1st.
Yes.
You knew that, right? You get $1,200.
Yeah, I think they said that in the initial
And that'll,
paperwork.
the voucher for that will go in on the first
January,
payday
of
in
January,
January.
yeah.
And so what are we voting on?
So a stipend for me and Deb for the minutes
For the minutes.
that we
It was
get
in the
paid.
budget.
It is, I know it is every year, they always seem to say, oh, well, where's your motion for this year? So we always make sure you guys motion it, just
We have
just
to
in
make
case
a
they ask for it.
motion to authorize the
For
payment.
this year, yeah.
Okay,
All right, so the
I'll make a
minutes
motion to authorize
stipend.
payment for the.
And I'll second it.
all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
I just figure it was in the budget, you spend it.
Yeah.
I know, but
Sometimes we get
it's
a
a
hard time with it, but.
technicality.
And ours will go in
January 1st.
first pay cycle in
I
January.
don't think you guys need to vote on yours.
No,
I don't think you need to vote on
I
yours.
think that's automatically.
Yeah, I do too.
Well,
We give,
But
we'll,
you have to-
we will,
you have to put
we
in-
will do the payroll slips for you guys and then we'll put it in.
Yeah.
We definitely take care of it.
because it used to be December.
Yeah, yeah.
And
January, dues stipends for board.
something just flew through my head and didn't stop. I guess that was, oh, do we want to have a December meeting? Is there any, should we leave the December meeting to see if anything comes?
Tentative,
Hmm.
make it tentative.
Yeah, because what
We
day
can
is
pick
that
a
on?
tentative
It's the-
date, but if there's nothing on the agenda, we'll cancel.
Because what day would that be on? The third Thursday? It'd be the
The
15th.
Is that too close to Christmas?
No.
I will not be here. All right. I will
Gonna be
be
in Florida
flying out
without
the
your daughter again?
Flying out the 14th
Where you going?
until the 24th, Florida. We bought a place there in Delray Beach, so.
Oh, okay.
My fiance, he's going to be moving there the 20, actually, he retires the 23rd of this month in what, less than a week? So jealous. And then, so he's moving down there right after Thanksgiving.
Oh, my God. Are you gonna be following?
No, very soon,
Uh-oh.
hoping within 2 years, my goal, be down there. I'm just hoping on my daughter to get going here, she's 18, so I'm trying to see what she wants to do with herself.
Oh,
That'll be
my.
December 15th.
Okay, tentative. So we're, well, what's
2
that?
PM.
Yeah, 2 p.m. here.
Okay.
UH meeting. Okay. Oh, it's hot in here.
And Ginger, I'll add, I'm CertSafe certified to be as an instructor.
Oh,
I'm
good.
a proctor.
Oh, good to
So
know,
if you have
yes.
anyone in the community who needs like the CertSafe
Yeah.
manager certification,
Absolutely.
you can ask.
Do you have any kind of cards or anything?
I can email you
Yeah,
all
do
my
that. Yeah.
information, so you have
Yeah,
the
do
proctor
that.
number.
I wish I had known that, I just took
Oh,
mine,
you
it was
did?
last
Okay.
March.
Got it.
And I did it with the proctor, and it's funny, because it's like, you literally have to move my laptop around, so
I
no one's in
know.
there.
So I'll do paper or online.
Okay,
whatever
good.
the I know some people prefer.
I'd rather
paper.
gone in myself, but it was fine after it got going, so it was just because the glitches at first, I'm like, oh my god, I'm supposed to be going, and it's not going, you know? So I was a little freaked out, but, no, it worked out really well, I was surprised they did it like that, but yeah. No, definitely give me the information, because
Okay.
people ask all the time,
They
especially
do.
the restaurants when they don't have them anymore, and they're like, do you have any ideas? I'm like, no, you gotta look for some. So yeah,
Because I know when I had my business in Newburyport, I kept asking.
yeah,
The
yeah,
directors were like, can you please
Yeah.
hold one downtown? They eventually did.
They
at
did,
some
yeah.
point, but-
yeah. I know there is one gentleman, I think he's close by, I know he does like groups,
My
he'll do
friend
groups in
Elaine
places
died.
too, but yeah, give me any information you can, because that'd be great to
It was
have.
100 years
And
old.
then there is a town cookbook that is gonna be available for purchase as well.
Oh, really?
It's
My
interesting.
friend
It's down in
Dave Jaron.
Jabberwocky.
Okay.
100
So Newbury residents have submitted their recipes.
Still with
and
it.
will be available.
Oh, that's
He
nice.
was failing, you know. He had a little, starting to have memory loss.
Is that it?
Yep.
I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Okay,
Okay, I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Okay.
So moved.
Okay.